What's going on, guys? Hey, it's Matt here. Got my Phillies red on just about 1 week until we have some baseball to be talking about. So anyway, let's jump into our mortgage-backed security graph. Had a lot going on this week. So left to right, chronologically over time, you're going to see every candlestick here is a day in the market. Lower in the graph, those high rates. Higher in the graph, those lower rates. And we had a little bump here. We're kind of towards the top of our trading channel, really having a hard time breaking through that. So let's jump into the highlights of this week and moving forward. So this week, yesterday, the Fed, of course, you've been watching this, has not done anything with interest rates. They kept them all the same. I will use the analogy of like a seesaw at the playground. You have two kids on each side going back and forth. We're going to be dealing with that as we go because we're going to have one side that's going to be the tariffs, which you know are inflationary. That's not good for your pricing. The other side is a weaker economy, which is going to be positive. You know if you've been watching this, negative things for our economy, negative slow growth is positive for the interest rates. The Fed would cut interest rates at that time and take care of that. Now, in the report the Fed had yesterday, there is an ugly thing, an ugly word called stagflation. It's a time of slow economic growth with high inflation happening at the same time. It is not good. It is very negative. And they did have some of that information, kind of threw it out there a little bit. It was a little bit overshadowed. If you've been watching this channel, you know I've talked about this last year already as something that might rear its head. It's an ugly, nasty thing that is not good for the economy or our interest rates. And they kind of mentioned that a little bit. It might hamper a big headwind to pushing those rates lower. Again, it's because that seesaw, that teeter-totter aspect that we have of two things going on at one time. If they happen at the same time, that's not good. So really, it was overshadowed by like quantitative tightening, things that are going to be doing with the Fed and their balance sheets. But I feel over the next week or two, that word and those words you'll probably start to hear more of. And it's not going to be really favorable to much better interest rates here in the short term till we get through this. So the takeaway is I feel the Fed did what they said they were going to do earlier. They're going to hold rates. They're going to wait and see. And I feel moving forward, we'll really have to watch and see how things play out with the tariffs and the weakening economy. But I feel we'll probably stay in this channel, those rates anywhere between 6.768 to 7.7172. That's where we're going to be, guys, depending on the points you pay or your interest rate in terms of your FICO score, your loan program. But that's where we're going to really stay and going through. So this week was nothing that was rock star, blockbuster type information, but that stagflation is going to be something that we're going to have to watch. So any questions, as always, guys, please feel free to let me know. Have a great rest of your week, and I'll talk to you soon.